scoring again.
We'll take on Logan Massa, the stud out of Michigan, and Cody Law, who is a redshirt freshman for Penn State. So we got some
all morning long, man. We are just
one after the other. There's no sleep in here.
No, we are as fortunate as can be with awesome matchups. And I got a chance to go up to Michigan and for the U.S. Open. Logan Massa beat the tar out of Jake Herbert in a practice match. Massa, very talented, lots of skills, and a loaded 74-kilo bracket. Massa fires off a shot. Law defends. He reaches up, kind of has a hold of the back, fending off Law, and will take it back to the feet. 20 seconds, drop off the clock.
And even though Massa might have beat the tar out of Herbert, he still just doesn't have the great hair that Jake Herbert has.
That's unfair.
Yeah.
That is unfair.
That's where he gets all his powers from, is the mullet.
And Massa now in a front headlock. Law staying square. Massa's got the hands locked, looking like he's thinking about pinching it through. Massa circling, and there he does pinch it through once, twice, 3 times, lady. And Law's gonna hang on and not give up the last one, but it'll be 3 turns in a row, 6-0. And is he out? I think Law might actually be out. And that was a tight lock by Logan Massa. Cody Law. You know, while it was happening, I thought, is he going to choke him out? But the look made me think Cody was with it, had his consciousness, but that little twitch after they stopped, it makes me think maybe he did go out for a moment.
It might have been tougher to turn him when he went out, just with all the dead weight coming down, and it looked like he was still fighting it there from bottom, so you go right 2-3 turns, you would think that he would continue to get him. He was going pretty hard in there on that front head turn. That was a death trap.
Yeah, because he hit the 3 and couldn't hit the 4th because, and I wonder if it was on that 4th one when that torque actually happened that kind of wrenched on the neck a little too much. But we see Law taking his time, getting recovered. Cody and Cale Sanderson in his corner. Of course, his coaches at Penn State. USA Doc right on top of it, having a look, make sure he's all right. And Law kind of looked like he threw his hands up as though maybe he didn't exactly know what happened. So regaining his composure and getting set is Cody Law.
And this bracket at 74 kilos is just crazy. I mean, the winner of this match is going to face most likely JoJo Smith. And the top side, you got Jason Nolf. I mean, we could look at quarterfinal matchups that could be Nolf, Baldwin, Massa, Smith, Manville, and either Schneidel or Hammond. I mean, Reenan and Marsteller. It's just insane. And then the prize of winning this bracket, you get to face Mark Hall. So, I mean, that's a pretty good prize, I guess, if anyone wants to wrestle Mark Hall right now.
All these guys want to wrestle Mark Hall. So that means they're in the finals. But regardless, Massa and Law back at it. Law, excuse me, Law gets his breath back. Massa fires off another shot from the outside. Law, good defense. Massa takes him towards the edge, and Logan Massa is going to get a push out. Another point on the board, make it 7-0. 3 points from the Tech. Less than halfway through the first period. The referee tells him he did something wrong. The interlocking of the fingers. And we are halfway through the first. .115 to go now. And really, pace, I guess you could say, has slowed just a little bit. And Massa standing his ground in the middle of the mat, digs an underhook on the right side. Law clears. Under a minute now, 49 on the clock. Logan Massa attacks from the outside. Law down on a knee, but I believe he got up off of his knee as he got pushed out. And indeed, they're going to call a push-up for one. Massa showing blood on his nose, so he's going to go get that cleaned up. So they're going to take care of that blood on Massa. Clean it up, and then we'll get back to action. 40 seconds to go. First period, Logan Massa 8-0 over Cody Law. And he's a takedown away from closing this one out.
Massa, he'll be a freshman, true freshman at Michigan next year.
And he gets to the leg again. Now he goes body lock. And he's going to get another push out, I believe. One more, so 1 point away from finishing it. 22 on the clock, 9-0. Logan Massa with the lead. And does he finish at this period mark?
I think he does. I think he does, but
well, he's got 12
we'll
to do it.
Here.
He's holding his ground on the center, not looking for a push out at this point. Will he fire off an attack before the break? He comes to a double. 3 seconds to go, and you were 100% wrong.
100%
we are
wrong.
Indeed going to the break, but I love you anyways.
That's all right, thanks. I appreciate that.
You bet. It's either 100% right or 100% wrong. There's no
gray area there. Massa, he'll join his brother at Michigan next year.
See Andy Rovat on the left. The nice bright yellow shoes rubbing those shoulders.
And he's got a double leg ninja shirt on. Bader actually is a new member of the double leg ninja team, if I'm correct. And we'll get back to action here as we started out. 9-0 lead for Massa over Law. And the winner of this will wrestle JoJo Smith in the quarterfinals.
If I had to guess at this point, I would say it's going to be Logan Massa, JoJo Smith. But Cody Law could prove us wrong as he circles, tries to get a score here. Almost had a trapped arm. He's going to look to score. Nothing yet. Wow. Impressive job by Massa, not giving anything up. But Law brings him to the mat, closes the gap to 9-2. And maybe he heard me and was like, take this, Bader. Make a comeback.
Yeah, he definitely heard you.
I don't think so. 2:20 to go, 2:19 in the second period of action. And Cody Law trying to chip away at this lead of Logan Massa. Massa now 2 scores, unless he gets a 4. 2 scores away from finishing it. Law going to continue to press forward and try to overcome the deficit he faces.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 minutes left, Law is really going to have to put some points on the board. I mean, his best luck here is to fall into a trap arm and just be able to put some points on quick.
And for a second, I thought he might capture it once he got on top. He didn't. And Law really much more active here in the second period than Massa. Massa a little bit more flat-footed. Cody Law moving his feet, trying to move Logan around the mat.
You'd almost wonder if when Law kind of went out there at the beginning of the match, if it took a little while for him to get his feet back under him.
Yeah, it could be. And really, Massa got, what, 6 of those 9 points off of the one head pinch.
The clock's ticking here. We got about a minute remaining in this match. Still a 9-2 lead.
Shot from the outside. Can't get to the legs. Law out front. Tries to go one way or the other. Logan Massa able to clear, get back up to his feet. Massa snaps. Just kind of peeks at the clock. And it really maybe looks like Logan Massa's taking his foot off the gas just a little bit here. In the second period, he marched out to a huge lead. And Cody Law really is the one pressing the action here in the second period.
And as much as you see Massa with that 9-2 lead, like you said, taking his foot off the pedal, as Law, he's backing down a high crotch here, and he brings it up to his feet.
Massa defending. Law is going to try to change, cuts down to a knee. Massa over the top, locks to the crotch, catches the far ankle, circles behind. Beautiful defense by Logan Massa. With 20 seconds to go, he's back to a 1 point, and from the tech, The 2 is going to give him the tech. And it'll be 13-2 final score. Logan Massa, your winner over Cody Law. And actually a pretty entertaining tech fall. And it was a competitive battle, but Logan Massa came ahead in a lot of the tighter positions, and we'll move on, as you said, to see